Clyde, you have been found guilty of hot tub abuse, pickup truck misuse, and of breaking hearts all over town. Do you have any last words before you're sentenced? Are you even capable of looking at my face? Well, it doesn't matter. Your fate is sealed. I sentence you to Harry Dude Island for 30 years.
Stop! In the name of the king!
Look, it's the king! Holy bucket of crap!
Hey, don't take the king's catchphrase in vain. It's totally trademarked.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
Hey, beautiful.
Well, hello, King.
I don't suppose I could say a few words under the great trailer park law.
Of course, King. Anything for you.
Here's the deal, Your Honor. Clyde ain't bad.
Clyde is disgusting.
But he ain't bad. He just hasn't learned yet how to respect the honeys. Especially well-endowed beauties such as yourself. So, what do you say, Your Honor? Think you can totally give my dumbass cousin here a break?
Clyde, since the king has spoken in your defense, I sentence you to Skankatraz.
Woohoo!
You better learn to respect those ladies, even if they aren't like the refined high society women that you're used to.
You mean some of them don't shave?
Bailiff, take him away.
Crap! It looks like this TV cord isn't long enough to reach this here wall socket.
Our regularly scheduled program, 3 Girls, 1 Donkey, will return in just a few minutes. But first, an important message from the King.
Hey, Clyde. I know this is your favorite channel, so I'm sure you're watching. There's been a disturbance in the beer continuum. Beer sales at the prison are at an all-time low, while boxed wine sales are on the rise. As you know, boxed wine was totally Truck's drink of choice. But we haven't seen him since the aliens captured him. I totally need someone I can trust to find out what's going on. But since I don't want to risk Celine getting hurt, I'm going to have you do it. Clyde, your mission, should you totally choose to accept it, is to blend in with the prison population and rendezvous with the undercover operative known as Deep Throat. Don't worry about getting your cell door unlocked. I've totally got that covered. Remember, should you or anyone helping you be caught or killed during this mission, I will totally tell Aunt Rita that you were the one who was stealing her cable and not the neighbor's dog like we convinced her. You owe me, cousin.
And this concludes King's interruption of our shows today. To continue with our regularly scheduled programming, please insert $3.99 for the first minute.
I'll totally use this mission to find out about the honeys and discover the identity of Deep Throat. Holy crap! I don't believe this! $3.99 a minute? This isn't a prison. It's pouring hell. I better do as King says so I can get out of here and find some decent cable service. Whoa, Mama! and I thought Judge Rack had the biggest pair of flotation devices I'd ever seen.
That is so funny. That's the same dang thing the warden said when I met him for the first time. Are you two related?
Nope, my name's Clyde, and the only real family I got is my cousin King. So tell me, darling, how'd you end up here anyway?
That's just the thing. I'm not rightly sure. I went to the Big Mart to get some implants. See?
C? No, those are at least a triple D. Probably a few letters higher.
Well, anyway, I got the implants and even installed them myself, but then they told me I didn't have sufficient funds for them, whatever the hell that means.
Wow, talk about being a few light bulbs short of a box.
You silly, I don't have any light bulbs.
Hey Jade, you wouldn't happen to be the one they call Deep Throat, would you?
The weird thing is, I've had so many people mention Deep Throat around me that I started thinking I just might be her. But the warden set me straight. He told me that he's got a darn picture of her that he keeps in his safe and that I don't look nothing like her.
So, now all I need to do is, get into the warden's safe.
If you do, see if he's got any cupcakes in there, would you? For some reason, people keep thinking I have some, and all this talk about cupcakes has been making me crave some. I love me some cupcakes. Oh, sprinkles! Pink sprinkles.
Whoa, nice tattoos. My cousin King has a tattoo. Well, an invisible tattoo. Actually, it's more of a stamp.
So, you're King's cousin Clyde, huh? Everyone's been talking about you. The name's Raven.
Raven? Wait a minute. Not the same Raven that shot Truck's dumbass father right square in the ass.
That's right, baby. Not that it did much damage. He's so full of crap that buckshot never even reached any vital organs.
Dudette. That is totally awesome. Anyone willing to shoot Truck's daddy where the sun don't shine is okay in my book.
It was my pleasure.
You wouldn't know someone who goes by the name Deep Throat, would you?
Deep Throat. Sounds like a name they would give that dumb bimbo.
How will I know if I see her?
Oh, trust me, she's hard to miss. Just look for the biggest pair of cupcakes you've ever done seen.
I didn't know Judge Rock would be visiting the prison. Well, hello, honey. I don't think we've been properly introduced. I'm Clyde.
Clyde? Oui, I have been hearing of you. I am Paris. It is so good to be having the meeting with someone of the House of King.
Why, thanks, darling. What brings such a fine-looking honey like yourself to this place?
They say Paris is illegal alien. All I did was come from Montreal to see the glorious Big Mart. I had the big dream to someday be a greeter.
I hear the best time to get that job is when the current greeter really needs to be taking a break.
One day, I tell people, take your crap and get hell out. But Perry was then arrested for not bearing the invisible stamp of the greeter. Perry not have proper certification.
Well, honey, I'm sure we can get you certified one way or another. Do you know someone here that goes by the name Deep Throat?
Perry does not know of any throat persons, but once I knew the girl they called 7-Eleven. I don't understand, but they tell Perry that the girl was open 24/7. So sorry I could not be the more help. If you know a way Perry can get certified, you let her know. Kiss, kiss. I see you later.
Laundry room's off limits, dumbass. I heard a few coins drop out of the vending machine earlier, and nobody's allowed in there till I find them. I need all the money I can find if I'm gonna get me that new house.
Whoa! 3-course meals with beer! Can I, get some moonshine instead?
No, you're gonna get watered down beer and you're going to like it.
Actually, I'm rather used to watered down beer. My Uncle George was blind in his one good eye and always got the keg mixed up with the tap. It was way worse when he needed to use the restroom.
What is this? A home villain trying to see the duck? I think not, Monsieur Dumbass. Now get the hell out. Still trying to see the duck? Try as many times as you like, Monsieur Dumbass, but it will do you no good. The French never leave their post. I even guard in my sleep. I can hear the pitty-patty of the little mouse feet. You don't stand the chance.
I need to see the warden right away. It's important.
Yeah, and I need a big-ass chili dog. We all got needs.
I bet the cafeteria has chili dogs. Heck, with the kind of smells coming from that kitchen, I've got a feeling they're cooking all kinds of dogs in there.
Nice try, but the other guards got me on a dang diet. They say I look fat.
With that outfit, I can see why.
What was that?
I said, I think you look fit. That's no lie.
As if I care what a dumbass like you think, dumbass. Dang it, now you got me thinking about chili dog. Get out of here.
Locked. Maybe I'll try again later. Locked. Maybe I'll try again later.
Kitchen's closed. The only way I'm making you a chili dog is if you have a really good reason.
The guard over at the warden's office told me I had to get it.
Fatty? Oh, hell no. He's on a diet and he knows it. No chili dog for you.
I gotta have one. I'm starving here. Look, I'm all skin and bones and stuff.
You don't need a chili dog then, dumbass. You need to build up some muscle. Go hit the weights in the yard.
I was actually getting it for the girls.
What? So that they can end up looking like Fatty? Hell no. They eat like birds, and I'm gonna keep it that way.
I have to have one. I've got this medical condition.
What medical condition?
Chili pepper on dependency. I gotta have a steady diet of chili peppers, or I start getting lightheaded, and I go into shock, and non-stop, long-distance, violent vomiting?
Not in this cafeteria, you ain't. Here, take your damn chili dog and get the hell out of here.
Well, isn't this the darndest thing? Here I have this mouth-watering chili dog, and I just remembered I don't eat hot dogs. I've got this thing about food named after pets, you see.
Give me that there chili dog, dumbass. You stay right here, dumbass. I'm gonna head over to the shower room real fast where they don't have any cameras. What in tarnation are you looking at, boy? How in dang nation did you get out of your cell? Don't tell me the door just opened on its own, didn't it? I tell you, Cherry, there are more bugs in our computer system than in a mosquito zapper on the 4th of July. By the way, either you are the first male prisoner I've ever had, or you are the single most ugliest woman I have ever done seen in my life.
I'm Clyde, sir. I'm pretty sure I'm that first one you mentioned. Sir?
Yeah, I reckon you are. I'm Warden Poke, but everyone here just calls me Warden. This is my daughter. Now that introductions have been made, would you mind answering me just one question? How in the sphincter of hell did you get in here? I've got one of the guards standing right outside.
Right. He actually asked me to keep a lookout. He said something about having a little snack in the shower room. He's mumbling something about there being no cameras in there.
Dang it all, he knows he can't be skipping out on his diet like this. People's lives are at stake here. Cherry, watch this Clyde fella, would you? I need to head over to that shower room and stop that guard before he knocks out the whole wing.
Don't you worry, Daddy. I won't let this one out of my sight.
And you, Clyde, remember, I have only one rule while I'm gone. You don't poke the cherry.
Hello, honey.
Actually, it's Cherry, but that's close enough.
So, what do you do here, Cherry? You help the warden run the prison?
Not particularly. You see, Daddy thought I should learn a respectable profession, the likes of which would make men like me.
Makes sense.
But when he found I wasn't no good at football, he instead had a strip club built on prison grounds so I could work there.
I got a feeling I'm about to become very familiar with that strip club.
Oh, Clyde, you're such a tease.
Do you know someone here that goes by the name Deep Throat?
Can't say I know anyone by that name. But if you play your cards right, sugar, maybe someday I'll be willing to attempt to play the part myself. Oh, I wouldn't touch that if I were you. Daddy says his safe is so precious, the only thing he likes more is me. Uh-oh, looks like I'm late for work. Why not stop by the strip club sometime and say hi? I'll make sure you enjoy your visit.
I think I landed on my head.
Oh, you must be hurt. Let me examine you.
Wait a minute. Don't move a muscle. OMG! You're Deep Throat!
You must be Clyde. I can't believe I didn't notice the family resemblance right off the bat.
Okay, so King told me to find you? Does that mean I completed my mission?
Oh no, handsome. You misunderstand. Finding me wasn't your mission. I'm here to give you your mission. So have a seat and enjoy the show, honey.
Holy bathtub of crap! I knew you had a pair of headlights, but I never knew they were actually...
Don't watch me, watch the wall.
If you're seeing this, Clyde, then you have totally found Dr. Joy and passed my test. No offense, cousin, but I had to make sure you were going to be able to pull this off. By now, you should have realized that all the guards look like Truck. Apparently, they're totally clones. Nobody knows how the aliens managed to clone him or why. In fact, the only person with theories on that is Nikki, but she's nuttier than Aunt Flo's fruitcake. So we've been ignoring her for most of the afternoon. Since having one Truck was bad enough, we totally can't let all those clones loose. The drop in beer sales alone could destroy the entire world. Our only chance is to take them all out. According to one of my sources, one of the larger guards recently put several people in the hospital from the smell of one of his farts. If you can find a way to trap all of the guards in one place and cause the one guard to eat a lethal amount of gassy food, you may just be able to save us all. Oh, and be sure to try to finish this up in a timely manner, okay, cousin? Making all of these here videos is totally cutting up into my alone time with Celine.
Were you even looking?
Oh, I was looking. Believe me, I was totally looking.
I meant at the video.
I heard it okay. So all I gotta do is convince all the guards that I'm throwing them a party at the strip club, get the fat guard to eat a bunch of gassy foods, and lock the door behind them, right? This should be as easy as catching a greased pig on Easter.
You do realize that ain't easy at all, handsome.
Leave it to me, Doc. Clyde, Agent 000 is on the case.
There you are. Oh, sugar, something terrible has happened.
You just noticed the price of the porn channel, didn't you? I had the same reaction.
Oh no, Clyde, my daddy gets the cable for free. What I meant was that my daddy's gone nuttier than a fruitcake on Halloween. I had to make up that vacation story as not to alarm the girls.
But, honey, a fruitcake is something you make for Christmas? Giving it on Halloween would be just plain crazy. Oh, right.
I just don't understand it. One minute he goes to the shower room to confront that guard, and the next minute he's showing up here walking all funny, telling me not to pick up the soap, whatever that means. I had no choice but to lock him up in the loony bin.
Don't worry, honey. I think I know who's behind this, and I can promise you, he's gonna totally get what's coming to him.
That would mean so much to me, sugar. I knew I could count on you.
What does the dumbass want, eh? You are ruining the perfect time to enjoy the wine.
Well, if it's wine you want, it just so happens I'm throwing a party for all the guards in the strip club. You can drink all you like there.
I think not. I have no reason to join the fancy party when I have the wine right here. However, I suppose if you could beat me in a small wager, I could be convinced to go.
What kind of wager?
A drinking game. Whoever drinks the most without falling flat on the ground wins.
Sounds fine to me, but I'm not about to drink that boxed wine you got there. Make mine moonshine.
You dumbass American. What do you think this is? Club Ritz? This is a prison. We have none of the moonshine here.
Dang, there must be a way. So, where are you from originally?
I would think that would be obvious.
France?
No, Monsieur Dumbass. Canada.
I challenge you to a drinking competition.
With just the boxed wine, you have no way to win. That will be like how you say, taking the candy from the baby.
It's no use. I just can't bring myself to drink that crappy wine.
Sorry, Clyde. The king gave me very strict instruction not to let you have any moonshine. He mentioned something about a dildo, a can of vegetable shortening, and a very confused pig.
Oh, come on! I was 13 when that happened, and I only did it those 3 times. I've gotten a way higher tolerance for liquor now.
Sorry, Clyde. King's orders. T-Bar, how can I help you?
Hi there. Do you deliver moonshine?
Sorry, hun, but the law says I can't be delivering no booze no more. Something about my drivers not allowed to be sampling it while they're driving. As if that ever stops them otherwise.
What in tarnation do you want, dumbass?
Actually, seeing as I'm stuck here for a while and all, I thought I'd throw all you guards a party over at the strip club.
Nah, like I'd go to some dumbass's party. Tell you what, if you can lift more weights than I can, then I'll go to your stupid party.
Are you sure you want to lift weights? I know this great video game.
You dumbass! What you think I got all these dang muscles for? To play games? Heck no! I pump iron so that when skinny little dumbasses like yourself start bothering me, I give them the option of either lifting weights or getting their body pounded into the ground like a nail.
You know, I always wanted to try a weightlifting competition.
Dang right.
Alright, I challenge you to weightlifting.
Bring it on, dumbass. I won this here trophy lifting a beer keg over my head. If you can lift 2 beer kegs, I'll go to your stupid party.
Let's just say we call it a draw.
Ha! Nice try, dumbass. Why not come back again after you put on some muscles? What do you think you're looking at?
A guard who is very good at his job. That's why I'm throwing a party for all the guards at the strip club.
Forget it. I ain't interested in no party. Ever since the warden stole my house, I've been stuck living in this here laundry room.
But if I got your house back, then that would be a reason to go to a party, wouldn't it?
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to trick me into something. Ah, what the hell? If you give my house back, dumbass, I'll go to that party of yours.
Just out of curiosity, what does your house look like?
Much like anyone else's house, dumbass. It's got 4 walls, a ceiling, it's made of cardboard, and says house on the one side.
Right. I totally should have saw that coming. Did the warden say anything when he took your house?
Yeah, he was complaining about it all the time. Kept saying something like, "This is a prison, not a homeless shelter." Whatever that means.
Yeah, I can see how that would be hard to understand.
If I had the key, don't you think I would have given it to you so that you could get my house? Dumbass. Back again, eh? Just can't get enough for me, eh, dumbass?
As it turns out, I was actually here to invite you to the warden's coming out party.
Coming out? Of where?
Like the loony bin, obviously. Not only are you invited, you're the special guest. We're gonna have you come out of a big old cake and everything.
Well, I do like me some cake, but I'm hungry now, dagnabbit. Tell you what, you get me something to eat, and once you have your cake ready, I'll be sure to be there. Just make sure you don't get me nothing too gassy. Why are you asking me that? I thought you were throwing him a party because he was getting out by himself.
Well, sure, but I wanted to talk to him before the party.
And ruin the surprise? I don't think so, dumbass.
How come you're worried about gassy food? Some of that food is the best.
Not that it's any of your dang business, but a while back I had some gassy food, and there were some problems afterwards.
Problems?
Oh, hell, some people passed out, okay? Dang it, it's not like nobody got killed or nothing.
Why do you like giving the warden such a hard time?
Hard time. That's a good one. Let me put it this way, dumbass. I'd be more at home at a men's prison than a woman's prison.
But only at a women's prison do most of the inmates have a chest like you do.
Get the hell out of here, dumbass. You got some food for me yet?
I'm working on that right now.
Well, you better start working a little faster or I'm gonna have to leave and look for my own dang food. You got some food?
I'm working.
Well, you better start working a little faster or I'm gonna have to leave and look for my own dang food.
That looks like the beer from the vending machine, but I thought the machine was broken.
Oh, there's a trick to it, see? You just need to kick it to get it started. If you get past the first level, you get a beer. Not sure what happens if you get up to level 5. All those colors get me dizzy after a while. I can't say I know much about exercising, but the warden is always telling me I need to exercise to keep my back strong enough. According to him, the best way to do that is by doing jumping jacks. It's the darndest thing, though. He always insists on being there when I do them.
Well, of course, darling. You always need someone to keep an eye on things while you're exercising. Be sure to call me the next time you need a good workout.
Well, I would have thought that giant cakes would be in giant stores. Have you gone to the local Big Mart yet?
Jade, we're on an island. There's like no such thing as a local Big Mart around here?
Are you sure? Because the commercials are always telling me to go there. You silly! Just wait until it gets dark out. You can see the moon just fine if you go out in the yard. Of course, sometimes it ain't there. I think it gets shy on some nights.
You might be pretty, Jade, but you really aren't the brightest crayon in the box.
Crayons! I love crayons!
Would you believe for the first time in my life I actually want to talk to a warden, and I can't find the dang key to go see him?
It's so funny you should mention a key, honey, because just the other morning, while I was out on my power walk, I saw a key just laying in the grass all metal and shiny.
Really? Do you remember where you saw it?
Afraid that ain't going to help. You see, I was just about to pick it up for myself when this furry little beast came out of nowhere and took the dang thing for himself.
No way!
Yes way. I warned the other girls, but they laughed at me. Raven said the only little beasts that are here in the prison are being kept by the guards. But I don't get why she'd say that. They don't have any pets.
Sure. Best tip there is, get someone else to do them. That's what I always do. Around here, unless you can bake one, I think you're trying to milk a cow without a bucket. Believe it or not, there is an urban myth that a prisoner used to brew moonshine right in her cell on this island, but kept the moonshine hidden so well that she needed a map to remember where it was.
Do you think this map to the legendary moonshine really exists?
Who knows? But if you find some moonshine, be sure to share, okay, babe?
So sorry, Monsieur Clyde, but Perry cannot be of the helps. She was never good at the physical training in school. Perry was too busy being nude model in art class.
Dang! Why do I never get challenged to art competitions?
Perry knows the shady person on the mainland who says he can get the moonshine delivered here.
Really? That's totally sweet!
Isn't it? He says it only takes the 5 months for it to arrive.
On second thought, Paris, never mind. I'm like really trying to avoid being here that long.
Very well. If you change the mind, let Perry know. So sorry, but I don't think there are any giant cakes here. Maybe you could get one delivered over the telephone? As much as I'd love to help you find a way to humiliate that Neanderthal of a guard, I'm afraid I can't do anything until I fix my kinetically induced friction producer for fabric-based undergarments.
Your what a garment?
It's a toaster that keeps my panties warm. Although, so far, all it seems capable of doing is lighting them on fire. I keep going over the schematics in my head, but I just can't figure out what the dang problem is.
If I could figure out what's making your panties catch fire, would you be willing to help me?
Clyde, if you fix this contraption, I'd be willing to graft an exoskeletal adamantium hyperconductive alloy to your entire body.
Actually, I'd settle for a way to be able to lift 2 kegs over my head without losing my arms in the process.
Suit yourself. Don't you start in that too.
What do you mean?
Everyone is always asking me to make some moonshine. Like I told everyone else, just because I have a bachelor's degree in quantum mechanics doesn't mean I know the first thing about building or operating a distiller. I swear, it's like this whole island is filled with nothing but ignorant rednecks. Sorry, Clyde, but the closest I have ever gotten to baking is that one time I was 11 and tried to make an army of robot gingerbread soldiers.
Really? What happened?
What do you think happened? My family thought I'd made them for the Christmas party, and they ate them all. Let me tell you, it sure took a lot of fiber for them to move out all those electronics I had embedded into the batter. I can tell you that much.
crap! This machine must be broken. What in the heck? Holy barrel of crap! It's the map to the legendary moonshine! Looks like a girl's diary, but there's only 3 entries. She must have been like really lazy or really boring.
I used to have some horse steroids lying around you could have used, honey, but I'm afraid someone up and stole them. I could bake you one, handsome, but they don't have a baking pan large enough here at the prison to make a cake the size you need. Are you sure you couldn't have him jump out of pudding? You could use the hot tub.
But I wouldn't be able to get the hot tub in the strip club.
Good point. Let's stick with the cake then.
You should always lift from the knees. That's why you need to exercise your knees on a daily basis. Heck, I'm on my knees several times a day just to keep in shape.
And what a shape you keep!
Clyde, you sweet talker, you. I'd love to bake you one myself, sugar, but I'm afraid ever since I once nearly burned the kitchen down while making a sandwich, I've been told I'm not supposed to go in there.
Wow, what kind of sandwich were you making? Grilled cheese?
Tuna salad?
It's a giant jug of moonshine! The legends were like totally true. Is it supposed to look like this?
Not even close. The wires need to be arranged so that the contacts touch. Do that, and it should work just fine.
finished. Now your panties can, get toasted without the fear of spontaneously combusting. Ah! A squirrel!
Well, what do you know? That's Seymour, my lab assistant. And here I thought he ran away. I must have accidentally locked him inside when I was finishing up. Not bad, Clyde. You may be more than just a bipedal parasitic organism after all. Here, this should be what you need to beat that muscle-bound buffoon at his own game.
Sweet! Thanks, Geek! You might not be like other girls, but you're all right in my book. You furry little thief! So that's where the key to the loony bin went. All right, time to talk to the warden about getting a house. That is a lot of rubber tubing. Well, I can't think of any reason Dr. Joy would need this. I better take it with me just in case. King always told me it makes good sense to have plenty of rubber on you at all times. Hiya, Warden. How's it going and stuff?
The soap. It's not the soap. It's not.
Wow. That good, huh?
The rope is a lie.
Your daughter Cherry, sure is pretty, if you don't mind me saying.
Don't poke. Never poke.
She is single, right?
The safe isn't a fruit, but zombies are empty.
Good to know. So, I hear you took one guard's house. Whatever happened to it?
Plain sight. Never see things. Not there.
But where exactly did you put it?
You gotta be high to be free. Nothing higher than the tower.
The tower? But how could you have hidden it there?
Here's the church, here's the steeple. Fold it all up and there's all the people.
That didn't make a lick of sense.
Candles are a sometimes food.
And something tells me that's all I'm gonna get. Maybe I'll just look for clues at the warden's last known location before he went totally insane. I challenge you to a drinking competition.
With what? The so-called legendary moonshine? I is not fooled so easily, Monsieur Dumbass. I know that is not the moonshine. It is being the tap water, and I can prove it.
Chug, 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 chug!
Dang, someone really doesn't know how to hold their liquor. Maybe I should leave him a note to remind him to go to the party. Nah, this party hat should do the trick. There you go. One house, all in one piece.
Well, what do you know? Who would have guessed a dumbass like you would have been able to pull it off? I suppose now that I've got a place to live again, I could go to that party of yours.
All right, I challenge you to weightlifting.
Bring it on, dumbass! Wait a darn second there. What the hell you wearing?
This? It's my special lifting hat. I always wear it when I lift things.
Lifting hat, huh? Like some dumb hat can help you lift anything. What a dumbass. Alright, go on now. Go ahead and try to lift those kegs. I don't believe it.
That was like nothing at all. Wanna try for 3 kegs next?
Forget it, dumbass. We'll say you won, for now. I'll see you at the party later.
Clyde, whatever you got planned, you better make it quick. I'm not sure how much longer I can stall them.
It's a strip club? It can't be that hard.
I don't know what to tell you, Sugar. I got my best gal in there right now, but they just don't seem to be taking the bait.
Dang it! I still haven't found a big cake yet.
Well, I got my daddy's address book right here. Maybe you could find some clues in there?
I'm pretty sure this was the warden's last known location before they took him to the loony bin.
Don't pick up the soap.
Whoa, that totally explains the warden's problems. Maybe I'll just leave this soap alone.
You got some food for me yet?
I'm like working on that right now.
Well, you better start working a little faster or I'm gonna have to leave and look for my own dang food. I hope you got my food, otherwise I'm going to be eating that cake as soon as it arrives.
Got it right here. A nice can of beans.
You dumbass, I can't eat those. I already told you I'm on a dang diet.
Don't worry. These are special beans. They were specially made by the geeks so that you can eat them without any worries. You know, like how light beer is better for you than the regular stuff. Same thing.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Give me those beans.
Chug, 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 chug!
The number you have called is no longer in service. The number you have called is no longer in service.
T-Bar, how can I help you?
Hey, do you guys make really big cakes?
Hun, I once had to make a cake that was half a football field for the local high school. You just tell me the size and I can get it done.
Sweet! I need a cake large enough to hide a fat man inside.
How fat we talking? Fat like the raccoon that's been burrowing in my garbage, or fat like the guy on TV that hasn't left his house for the last 17 years?
I'm leaning toward that second one.
Got it. Is this pickup or delivery?
Delivery, please. I'm at Skankatraz, Poke Prison.
No problem, hon. I deliver to Skankatraz all the time. It'll be there before you know it.
Just what kind of party is this anyway? Don't tell me it's just me and you idiots all night long. Looks like someone invited all the gods except for Fatty.
Surprise, dumbass! Now wait a second here. Where in the hell is the warden? And what are you yahoos doing here?
Something ain't adding up here, and I'm thinking it's that skinny, no-good dumbass Clyde that's been fixing the numbers. Boys, let's get out of here.
What the? Someone's locked the dang doors!
Thinks he can just lock us in here and throw away the key, huh? Well, that dumbass just gone and pissed me off. Now I'm about to...
Something ain't right, boys. I ain't feeling too good.
Yeehaw! Now that's what I call a real blowout of a party. Locked. Maybe I'll try again later. Locked. Maybe I'll try again later. After all that hard work, I think it's time to relax.
Come on in, sexy. Water's hot.
Yeah, honey. It's about time we thanked you for everything you did.
That's right, sugar. I think it's about time we broke my daddy's one rule.
Well, in that case, I might just need that snorkel.
Oh no! Not again!
To be continued.